Hare Krishna. The impersonal Brahma Jyoti, that is the impersonal aspect of the God, which many jnanis and many yogis do aspire to reach that goal, and they worship in their heart, they meditate in their heart. So Krishna mentions that impersonal aspect of God is nothing but is bodily effulgence. So he mentions in chapter 14 of Bhagavadgita that Brahmano hi pratishtaham amritasya vyayasya cha shashvatasya cha dharmasya sukasya ikantikasya cha. So he is telling here that Brahmano hi pratishtaham. Brahmano means that Brahman, that impersonal Brahman or Brahma Jyoti is nothing but my body effulgence and it is resting upon me. Pratishta aham. Amritasya vyayasya cha. Amrita means which is beyond the temporary things of this world. Amrita, it means it is eternal. Amritasya vyayasya cha. Avyaya means which can never perish, which is eternal. It is shashvatasya. So dharmasya sukasya ikantikasya cha. Dharmasya means the constitutional position of it. The dharma, the nature of that is shashvata and also which gives happiness. The sukasya ikantikasya cha. That's why the jnanis, they want the moksha. They want to rest in that impersonal Brahma Jyoti, which is beyond this material world, which is out of this bhautika jagat. So Krishna is telling that actually is nothing but my bodily effulgence. So this is what Krishna describing in Bhagavad Gita. And further in Brahma Samhita also, Brahmaji gives explanation of this concept. He tells, Yasya prabha prabhavato jagadanda koti Kotishvashesha vasudhadi vibhuti bhinnam Tad brahma nishkalam anantam ashesha bhutam Govindam adi purusham tamaham bhajami. So Brahmaji is telling here that Yasya prabha prabhavato jagadanda koti. Yasya means is referring to Krishna. Yasya, from whose body. Yasya prabha. Prabha means the effulgence. Yasya prabha. Prabhavato. Prabhavato means which emanates, which creates. Yasya prabha prabhavato jagadanda koti. Jagad means the world, the universe. Anda means the Brahmanda. Koti means crores of universes, millions of universes. So Brahmaji is saying Yasya prabha means from the bodily effulgence of Krishna, that is which is Brahma Jyoti, from that millions of Brahmanda is coming out. So it is getting created from that effulgence. Yasya prabha prabhavato jagadanda koti kotishva ashesha vasudhadi vibhuti bhinnam, in which Brahmanda, so many living entities are living. Kotishva ashesha vasudhadi vibhuti bhinnam tad brahma nishkalam anantam ashesha bhutam. That Brahman, the Brahman is characterized by anantam ashesha bhutam. Anantam means it is with no end. There is no end for that. There is no boundary for that Brahman effulgence. In this world we can see there for everything there is a certain boundary. There is nothing like unlimited. But here Brahmaji is mentioning that the effulgence, the prabha of Krishna is having no boundaries. Anantam ashesha bhutam Govindam adi purusham tamaham bhajami. So for that Govinda, whose just effulgence, whose divya tej, whose prabha of his body itself is so glorious, for that Govinda I offer my obeisances. Like this Brahmaji prays to Krishna. We have already understood that all the qualities in this world are coming from Krishna. So the finest of all the qualities, that is the quality of loving, the satisfaction of being loved, this also comes from Krishna. Then how can Krishna be impersonal, having no form? Can we love somebody who is having no form? So this is not the right understanding. So he is the one from whom all the loving propensity is coming in this world. Like it is mentioned in the Upanishads that he is the source of all the divine mellows. Mellows in the sense the rasa. Rasa means the relationships. Like whatever joy or whatever happiness in relationships in this world, that is because Krishna is exhibiting that in an unlimited way and in his original form. Like Krishna also exhibits all the relationships in his abode. So if everything in this world has come from God, then how can the impersonal Brahman can exhibit this exchanges, loving exchanges, that is in relationships with his devotees? How can the devotee can exchange love with the impersonal Brahma Jyoti? So that is not the highest realization. The highest realization is the Bhagavan realization, who has the divine form. So in this connection, Krishna himself clarifies in Bhagavadgita that those who think that the God is impersonal, God is not having form, but when he comes to this mortal world, he takes a mortal body. They are in illusion and they are fools. That's what Krishna tells. He tells that avajananti ma muda manushim tanumashritam param bhavam ajananto mama bhuta maheshwaram. So he's telling here, avajananti mam mudaha. Avajananti. Jananti means who know. Avajananti means they don't know. Those who don't know, avajananti mam mudaha. Mudaha means fools. Those fools who don't know my real original nature, that is my personal form, that it is divine, they think that avajananti mam muda manushim tanum ashritam. I have taken a human form now when I appeared in this world. No, I am always in this form only. That is my divine form. That's what Krishna is telling. Manushim tanum ashritaha. Param bhavam ajananto. My param means the superior. They don't know my superior divine nature, but they think that I am impersonal, but in this world I have taken a form. Param bhavam ajananto mama bhuta maheshwaram. But they are unaware of my real original nature, and I am the supreme controller, Ishvara. This is what is my real form. That's what Krishna mentions in Bhagavad Gita. So regarding this, Arjuna further asks questions, 12th chapter, that now among these two worshippers, that is one who worship you directly, that is those are your devotees, your bhaktas, and the other one is those who aim at reaching the impersonal Brahma Jyoti. They meditate on the impersonal Brahma Jyoti. So but they also worship you, but they worship indirectly you. So among these two worshippers, who is great and who is better? That's what Arjuna asks to Krishna. So here Arjuna is asking that Arjuna uvacha evam satata yukta he bhaktastvām pariupasate ye chāpyaksharam avyaktam tesham ki yoga vittamaha. So Arjuna is asking here that evam satata yuktaye, those who are constantly engaged, satata yukta, satata means constantly, satata yuktaye, those who are constantly engaged, evam satata yuktaye bhaktas tvam pariupasate. Tvam means you. Those devotees, pariupasate, upasate means worshipping you. Those who are constantly worshipping you, those who are engaged in worshipping constantly to you, or ye chapi aksharam avyaktam. Ye cha api, api means or the other side, if you see Aksharam Avyaktam. Aksharam Avyaktam means that which is not manifested directly, that doesn't have form, that is impersonal Brahma Jyoti. Those who are worshipping that, those who are meditating on that. So, among these two, who is in most perfect knowledge? Tesham Ke Yoga Vittamaha. Tesham is among these two. Ke Yoga. Yoga means more connected to you, more united with you. Tesham Ke Yoga Vittamaha. Vittamaha means in more perfect sense. So, who among these two is in more perfect knowledge? That's what Arjuna asks. So, Krishna answers to the question of Arjuna by saying that Shri Bhagavan Vacha Maya Vishyamano Ye Mam Yukta Upasate Shraddhaya Parayo Petas Te Me Yukta Tamo Mataha. So Krishna is telling here that Maya Aveshya Mano Emam, with your mind completely attached to me in the sense my divine form. So Krishna is directly pointing towards himself that Maya means attached to me. Maya Vesha Mano Emam Nitya Yukta Upasate. Nitya means always or constantly or continuously. Nitya Yukta Upasate. Upasate means worshipping. You are worshipping me. You cannot worship the impersonal if the God doesn't have any form, isn't it? So Krishna is clearly telling Nitya Yukta Upasate. You are worshipping me. Shraddhaya Parayo Petas. With full faith. Shraddha means faith. Shraddhaya Parayo Petas. Teme Yukta Tamo Mataha. Teme means those worshippers of me, those devotees of me. Yukta Tamaha. Yukta Uttama means they are in higher, they are more higher than the others because they are directly worshipping me. Yukta Tamo Mataha, according to my opinion. So that's what Krishna tells here. So Krishna is clearly telling here that the devotees who worship my divine form with their mind completely attached to me and with full faith, so they are situated in a higher platform. Further in succeeding verses, so Krishna tells Arjuna that but those who meditate on the impersonal Brahman, that which is eternal, so that which is imperishable, ultimately they reach to me, but it will take a very long time. So at last they will finally understand my supreme divine form. And finally Krishna tells how is the process of meditation on the impersonal Brahma Jyoti. So those who walk on this path of the impersonalism in the sense that the Brahmavadi, they think that God is of not having any form and they worship the impersonal Brahma Jyoti by meditation. So for them, Krishna mentions that Klesho dikataras avyakta sakta chetasam avyakta hi katir dukkha deha adbir avapyate. So Krishna is telling here, Klesho adhikataras tesham. Klesha means the suffering. So Klesha adhikataras. Adhika means more. There is much more suffering they have to encounter in this path of liberation. Klesho adhikataras tesham avyakta sakta chetasam. Avyakta means that which is unmanifested, that is impersonal. For the one who is attached, avyakta asakta. Asakta means attachment. For those who are attached to the impersonal Brahma Jyoti feature of Lord, for them klesho adhikataras tesham means for in this path they have lot of troubles and sufferings they have to undergo. Klesho adhikataras tesham avyakta sakta chetasam avyakta hi gatir dukkham. So this gives them lot of dukkha, gatir dukkham. Dehavadbir avapyati. Because in this body when they are endeavoring to achieve liberation through this path of impersonalism, they have to undergo a lot of tapasya and then purify their heart. But for a devotee, by worshipping Krishna, very easily they purify their heart by attaching themselves to Krishna. So that's what Krishna ultimately mentions. So by just worshipping Krishna and trying to revive our eternal love for Krishna, so very easily we can achieve the liberation and very easily we can cross over this material ocean. Hare Krishna.